What my eyes were open to through becoming close friends with Tommy is the mainstream media. The loathsome government weapon leg that's used to absolutely tarnish, destroy, obliterate anybody that they see fit to do so. So the media, they work with the government, for the government, to destroy whoever the government feel fit to destroy, with lies, slander, immoral tactics. And it's very sad to see, because we tend to believe what we read. That's why I don't read. But we do. It goes in and your brain can't really work out, well, are these words true or are they not? So you're sort of programming yourself by reading it. And to think that all these years have gone by and we've been polluting our brain with lies that have just been planted in there systematically. Boom, lie, boom, lie. Okay, the government don't like that person. Why? Well, because they're speaking against us. They've got us sus. They're exposing our secrets. Right, everybody come together, target that person. Make up a lie if needs be. I don't care what you got to do. That person's got to go down. Now, I've seen what they've done to Tommy. I've seen covert recordings of John Sweeney from the BBC. Animal. He's grooming someone. That's what he's doing. He's grooming somebody to make up a story and sexualise it to do with Tommy. So they wanted to make a Jimmy Savile out of Tommy. And it's so lucky that there was a covert recording of John Sweeney doing exactly that. And then, if you remember the famous interview, it was going to go out on Panorama. And Tommy's counter-documentary was called Panodrama. But that's the BBC propaganda machine. That's the documentary that everybody thinks, well, that's 100% accurate because we've trusted it for years. They wanted to make a wrong one out of Tommy. Luckily, he had the covert recording. He then arranged the meeting with John Sweeney. John Sweeney thought he was going to have his got you moment, but the roles were flipped. Tommy then played on the screen what he had on John Sweeney, and the rest is history. And if you've not seen it, I strongly recommend seeing it. And also, I'm friends with enough people and I've interviewed enough people in the limelight, celebrity types, where the media have lied to them to the point they feel suicidal. And this is why I don't like the mainstream media. I think it's you've got to be a sociopath to report and lie about someone to the extent you don't care if they take their own life or not. I mean, Caroline Flack, it's another story, but they got to be careful what they're printing because they've got to sleep at night and there's people out there that they're making extremely miserable to the point of suicide. Yeah.
Do you think the kinds of lies, I was thinking, I mean, one thing that really irked me recently was that Emily Maitlis, when she called Rupert Lowe racist, did you see that? Like, why are you focusing on the grooming gangs? You're a racist.
I did see that and I was appalled. I would say I was astounded, but I wasn't because it's kind of expected now from the left. And what she done there was she disregarded and disrespect every single, I know that we can't say that word on your channel, every grooming gang victim in the country. And there's thousands and it's been going on for 40, 50 years, maybe plus. White, British, young girls, children getting systematically raped. Got to say it at least once because that's what it is. I mean, that's a major thing. That has a knock-on effect for the rest of your life. I mean, we're talking therapy, drug addiction. It leads to all kinds of out-of-control spirals. You'll never be able to have a relationship again. You'll have trust issues, abandonment issues. So she's clearly naive to the real world, as are the elites, these celebrities that live in their gated communities. So when she accused or insinuated that Rupert Lowe was a racist for wanting to go full steam ahead with a national rape inquiry, I just thought, you animal. You have literally spat in the face of every victim in the country. Shame on you.
So smug as well, the way she did it. It was so smug. And I think Konstantin on here recently said it was like she was talking to a dog turd. I think there was a point there you hit on something, which was that a lot of these people don't realise how bad a lot of this is. So to what extent are these elites and Starmer and the celebrity class, to what extent do you think, and I suppose you can only speculate, but to what extent are they deliberately lying to not let us realise the truth about Islamism and things like that? And to what extent are they just totally unaware they live in these little bubbles?
Well, that's a good question, because I've thought about this long and hard, because I'm trying to make sense of what's happened to the country. And I cannot work it out for the life of me. Who really is pulling the strings? What is the ultimate goal? What's the agenda here? And you'd like to give somebody the benefit of the doubt and think, you know what, you're just green. You're just clueless. You don't know. They do know. They have to know. We've got X. Every single day there's videos of gangs of foreign men chopping each other up with machetes. There's more acid attacks now than there's ever been. There's children being raped on an industrial scale. I mean, it's there for everyone to see. It's as clear as the nose on your face. So I think the BBC celebs, the woke wankers that sit there thinking they're wonderful because they're fighting for the minority just to look good at a dinner party, you're putting everybody else in grave danger and you're ignoring it because you don't care, because it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect them. I'm all right, Jack. We'll just pretend it's not happening when they know damn well that it is. And again, it's evil to do that. I mean, they need to go and spend a month in a tower block flat in North London or a council estate, or spend a little time in Luton or Leeds or Birmingham. Walk around some multi-storey car parks in some stairwells where you got some young person with a needle hanging out of their arm, suffering with addiction. Go into a crack house and just see what it's like for the people that have got serious problems. And for as long as working class men and women are paying their hard-earned taxes, they want to know where it's going. And when they see that £4.7 billion a year is being spent, at least 90% of that budget is being spent on housing illegal immigrants where we have no checks. We don't know who they are. And this isn't me slamming foreign people. We have got enough scumbags of our own in the UK. My father being one of them, I'm sure will come to him. We've got enough scumbags that are out wreaking havoc, hurting people for no reason, satisfying their psychotic needs, raping, grooming, targeting, plotting, scheming. Let's deal with our own scum first before we start inviting more people in that could potentially be equally as dangerous, but probably more dangerous because their level of violence out of the UK is a complete different level. Chopping somebody's head off, their arm, gouging their eyes out, it's not a problem to them. They see it day in, day out. We don't need it here. We don't want it here.